Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today another guest will be joining me for an interview. My guest today has been in many things. They have been in many adverts, they've been on television, and they've also done live performances. Today Celine Edmondson will be joining me, and she'll be telling us more about her dance career and also about some dance experiences she has done. So please welcome Celine.
Hi, my name is Celine Edmondson. I'm a professional dancer and choreographer based in Brooklyn, New York.
Thank you so much for coming, Celine. So today I'm going to be doing an interview with you. You've got 10 questions kind of based on yourself and your dance career. So my first question I've got for you is, when did you first get into dancing?
I started dancing. Well, honestly, I was dancing out of the womb. I used to put on shows for my family at home and things of that nature, but I didn't start taking dance class until I was about 12 years old, maybe. I was in middle school and it was like an after school program. And then I didn't start taking formal dance classes at a dance studio until I was, until I was 14. So yeah, I started pretty late in the game.
Yeah, well, that's really good. And I kind of think, like, it's great that it kind of shows, because a lot of people start dance early, so it's great that you can start dance at any age and be so successful.
Thank you.
It's okay, you're most welcome. So my next question is kind of about yourself, and it is, where does your nickname Boom come from?
So my nickname Boom was given to me from one of my mentors, Paul Herman, when I was 15 years old. And it kind of just described my movement quality back then when I was younger. I used to hit everything super hard. And I didn't know what breath was really. Everything was just a hit and a pop and just explosive energy. And since then, I've learned to finesse, my movement, and I've grown a lot as a dancer. And I think now my nickname really is a testament to just my presence and my personality. I'm very explosive. I'm very bubbly and happy, but also when I walk into a room, you will know.
Yeah, that's great. I think Boom's a very, like, powerful nickname.
Yeah, it is.
When was the nickname given to you?
2011, 2012. Jeez, that's a long time ago. That's like 10 years. I can't do math. 10, yeah. A long time ago. Yes. I was 15.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great. So my next question is, when did you decide you wanted to take dancing as a profession?
I think I always knew I wanted to be a professional dancer, but when it really like crystallized and was realized for me when I was in high school, and that's when I started a lot of my technical training. And I actually wanted to be a concert dancer, concert dance being, being in a ballet company or a modern company. So I really wanted to do that. And I didn't get into commercial dance and seeing that as a profession until I was in college. And I realized I did not want to do concert dance.
I think it's great that you've kind of always wanted to be a dancer, and because you like your heart set on it, and I think that's really good.
Thank you.
That's okay. So carrying on with the kind of dance theme, my next question is, what advice do you have to people who want to get into the dancing industry?
So in order to be in this industry, you really have to be mentally tough, and you have to know who you are 100%. Like, you have to be able to carry yourself through whatever job, whatever audition, whatever experience you're going through. You cannot lose yourself. And in this industry, it comes a lot of rejection. So you have to be able to handle hearing the words no. And understanding that rejection is not rejection, it's just redirection. And when one door closes, another door opens. But I always tell my students or anybody I come in contact with who, wants to hear my story, that being yourself and being authentic and having integrity is the number one thing that you should focus on when in this industry.
Yeah, I think that's some really good advice. Thank you for sharing that. So my next question is, what was it like being involved in music videos such as Drop It Low?
So that was my first music video, and I was 14 years old, and I had no idea. I had my mom with me. I just knew that I was there to dance, and I had to be in front of the camera. But that was an awesome experience. And since then, what if my present self could tell my 14-year-old self would be to calm down and to take in the experience and to network and talk to people. But it was a really cool experience, and I've done other work, other music videos, other industrials and TV shows and things like that. And the experience is always exhilarating and exciting and fun at the end of the day.
What do you think kind of the best part of doing a music video is?
That's an interesting question. The best part.
Sorry to chuck this question at you last minute.
No, it's okay. I'm trying to think of like what the best part. I struggle with these kinds of questions because I'm like, everything is great. The best part besides working with whatever artist or whichever artist you're working with, the best part of doing music videos besides working with whichever artist you're dancing for, I think would be the wardrobe, just like the ambiance of being on set, and just feeling like a star, even though you're not the star, just feeling like, all right, this is my moment. And yeah, that's really the best part for me.
Yeah, it does sound like a great experience, and yeah, hopefully lots of people can take part in music videos. So my next question is, do you have an idol in the dance world?
I do have a couple favorite choreographers, which are Lyle Beniga and Johnny Erasme or Jay Blaze. Those are my top two favorite choreographers of all time, and I really draw a lot of my isms or like my dance tendencies from their style. I've been watching them since I was like 13. So I really look up to them in their work.
Do you really want to do like something with those choreographers, like a music video or something?
100%. So Jay Blaze actually dances with Justin Bieber, and he's been on tour with him for a minute now. Actually, my first professional like audition was for Justin Bieber's tour years ago, and I remember Jay Blaze being there, and I was like, oh my god, I want to work with him so bad. Another idol that I have would be Josh Smith, who is Chris Brown's choreographer, and it's been a dream of mine to work with Chris Brown and Josh Smith in any capacity. So that's another one.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your idols. I wonder if anybody else kind of has the same idols as you.
Oh, I'm sure, because they are great.
So my next question is, what is your favorite style of dancing?
It would definitely be hip-hop and all the foundational styles that fall under that umbrella of hip-hop. So that would be house dance, popping, locking, hip-hop social, all of like the fun fad dances. Yeah, hip-hop is my thing.
When you first got into dancing, did you do hip-hop straight away?
I think so, and like I didn't know that it was hip hop, if that makes sense. Like, when you're a young girl, a young black girl, let's be honest, growing up in the inner city, like you're doing all of the fad dances, not knowing that it's hip hop, right? You're just knowing like that, like this is it, like this is what's in, this is the dancing. Light feet also. I grew up doing that, so I just thought like codified technique was dance, like ballet and modern and jazz and things like that. So that's what I did straight away when I started training. But at the core and like, following my soul and my heart, of course I did hip hop first, out the womb, growing up. That's what was all around me. So yeah.
Yeah, I think hip hop is like a very entertaining style just because you can do kind of so many different things with it, and it's like just like, especially like obviously you do it when you like hit it to the beats, it's just kind of so impressive.
Thank you. Yes, that is my favorite. That is my favorite part of this style and just street styles in general. Like the audience or the viewer definitely hears the music a different way because I'm showing them what to listen to with my body.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely agree. So my next question is, have you ever competed at any dance competitions?
I have. I actually did competitive dance when I was in high school, but again, that was lyrical, jazz, modern. Those are the styles I competed in. The only urban dance competition that I did was World of Dance, and that was with a big group, and that was back in 2015, I think. I don't know. Long time ago. But yes, I have competed.
Was the World of Dance, is that the TV World of Dance?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know that World of Dance, the TV show, actually began as a dance competition, an exhibition, where you could go and compete with your crew or your school, much like other dance competitions where, like Star Power and things like this. But the World of Dance was specifically for street dance styles before it turned into like the TV show fad that it is now. But I also want to give a shout out to World of Dance because we just launched a fitness leg of the company, and I am an elite trainer. I'm a top 5 trainer for World of Dance Fitness.
Congratulations, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Most welcome. I honestly didn't know that World of Dance wasn't a TV show before, because obviously in the UK you don't really tend to see it, but I know people who watch it and who've been in it, so I love World of Dance.
It's a cool show.
Yeah, it's very good. It's kind of we don't tend to have a proper kind of dance show in the UK. We have a couple things, but nothing as big as World of Dance. So I'd love for the UK to be able to see them. So my next question is, do you have any dance stories that you want to share?
That's such a broad question. When I was thinking about it, I was like, what would I share? I have so many things. I feel like it would need to be a specific experience. I'm trying to think there's so many stories. I have so many stories, but what are we talking about here? What do you want to know?
This is my favorite question to ask people because I love listening to behind the scenes stories that haven't been shared before.
Oh, child, and that sparks tea. Okay, we don't want the drama, but okay. So I guess there is a story that I was on a job pre-COVID where I was so excited to work with this choreographer, creative director, because I've looked up to her for so long, right? She's a strong Black woman, and just knowing her story and knowing her come up, I was really honored to work with her. And so the choreography was not hard. It was very simple. And I was with a bunch of other women. However, I was only one of three Black girls, and the other two Black girls had already danced with this artist. So I was the newbie, right? And I remember she had changed a count to something, and I was half a count late. And she switched my track. She completely was okay, no, you're cut. The show's tomorrow. I can't have you messing up. And that was the first time that I've ever messed up like that. And I was dang, I don't really know how to take this. So I was okay, whatever, it's fine. Come show day, the artist is talking to me, right? The artist is talking at the end of the day, the artist comes first. Whatever the artist wants, the artist gets. So the artist is talking to me, letting me know how beautiful I am, and that's that and third, we're exchanging energy. The choreographer cuts the artist off to tell me that I'm off and that I need to work on things. And Charlie, when I tell you, I really had to come back to zero. I had to come back to God. I had to come back because I was really wow, this lady is really trying me. And it really opened my eyes because I felt like I was getting hazed in a sense. Like I said, I was the new girl, so I was getting hazed in a sense. And here is a choreographer who I really, really wanted to work with. And now I was leaving this job, not ever wanting to work with her ever again. So just understanding in this industry, things change for you, and you, like I said before, holding your integrity and holding your authenticity, because in instances like that, they're made to break you down. So if you're not strong in your own self-worth, you'll get lost. But that is definitely an experience where I was whoo, child, I'm about to walk off this set and they about to lose a dancer because I'm not finna be disrespected again. But yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
I hope that's a good one.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of was a really interesting story. It's kind of good advice again because yeah, but just thank you for sharing that. That's all I can say. I have one more final question. So this is the last question for you, and it's kind of one which kind of sums up the whole video, and it is, what has been the best moment in your dance career so far?
Hands down, my best moment has been doing the VMAs this past August, performing with Maluma. Given COVID and everything, that was such a blessing to be able to work. And I think it was one of the first dance jobs in our industry where it was wow, dancers are really dancing and it's COVID and this is the first job. And so that was really an honor to work with Lady Cultura and Maluma doing that performance.
Yeah, that does sound like a really good performance. So we've came to the end of the interview, and I am so grateful for you coming on, and thank you for sharing all of your stories and experiences and your advice as well. So it's been lovely meeting you and talking to you today.
Yes, thank you for having me, Charlie.
You're most welcome. So thank you so much for coming, Celine, and thank you to everybody who has watched this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for another interview. Bye, everyone.